do have a couple of different thoughts in my mind about that.
Okay.
And one is, yes, we all need money to do this. This is very staff intensive. But the other thing is that I have for a wish list is that people become active in solving community problems.
Yes.
There are, you know, social justice is important, and it's going to take everyone saying, this is what we want for our community. And, you know, I don't want to talk about political things, but there's a lot of ways to go about this. There's the legislature, but there's also our community who knows they want to be a giving community. They're volunteering. We're trying to raise more funds. But we have to have kind of thought leaders, thought centers, where we begin to bring people, and I know I Live Here, I Give Here is doing a lot of that. Bring the issues up, talk about them, figure out community solutions, because some of the problems that we have are definitely community problems, and we're not going to solve it one agency at a time. So I'll have to say, you know, Goodwill would like some things as well, money and donations and those kinds of things, but it's more than that. It's our whole community that needs to think about these issues, know about them, raise the money, get the ideas to solve them, because there's lots of creative solutions that we can come up with.
Okay. Who's going to go next?
I guess I'd like to say, just for a general wish, is understanding that not everybody is just like you. I think that that's a big one right there. Being able to put yourself in that other person's shoes is such an important thing. When I got a chance recently to talk to someone who's very technology savvy, a web developer, and I said, yes, we teach the people how to right click and left click. That person's mouth fell open, and I was like, I understand that you think that that's a big deal, but imagine for the person who doesn't know how to right click and left click, how that feels. And so I think that that's a big one for me, and understanding that it does take financial resources to do what we do. The word nonprofit it seems almost like a dirty word in raising money. In raising your own money. And I know one of the focuses for Skill Point Alliance is we want to be able to also be more self-sufficient as an organization ourselves, and be able to raise money in a way that we have money that can be used in any way we need it to pay for operational support, which is huge. And so that's another thing. Operational support is a big deal. There's so much overhead, and nonprofits operate in the same way that any other corporation or business does. It takes people to make it happen. So understanding that, to me, that would be a big wish list for me.
Okay, Victoria?
If I could pick one, I would say if we could get more. I can have more than one. My most favorite one would be some more contracts from the city, or some more big contracts that we can get where we would be able to put 50, 60, 70, 80 people to work immediately, because we're ready to do that. We just need the contract on the other side. So I think that's a really big one, to maybe have a little bit more another job coach, maybe something that would be really important. And then also just to have people be engaged and know what the services are that we provide, because you know, a lot of people probably pay a service to come and have their lawn cut, and so maybe getting an HOA contract and having 50 houses done in one area, like those kinds of things are really going to make the difference for the people that we have, where we can employ them or not employ them. So I think those would be major things for our wish list.